What's up, guys? If you haven't seen our matey, what's up, guys? If you haven't seen our Lebert Parallettes, these are it. They are basically a much shorter version with the same footprint as the equalizer. So one of the things, well, a couple of the things people say to us about our Parallettes is, one is they're the most stable and sturdy Parallettes they've ever used. You can see they're made of solid steel. They have a wide base. They got rubber feet for non-slip and nice foam pads. So they're one of the most comfortable, easy to use, and definitely built to last, just like our equalizer. So if you get these bad boys, you will have them for a long time. Now, when it comes to equalizers, I can show you hundreds and hundreds of things, but I have to be perfectly honest with you. When it comes to the Parallettes, I am not a gymnast. I'm definitely not a calisthenics athlete. I just play one on TV. And I know a few things I'm gonna share with you, but this is gonna be more fitness ideas that you can use the Parallettes for. And we'll definitely shoot some videos a little more along the calisthenics line. So let's start with some of the stuff first. Quick side story. When I first came up with the equalizers, someone came to the booth and said, "Oh, those look like tall Parallettes." And not being a gymnast or into calisthenics, I was just like, "Oh yeah, I guess they do." And then he walked away and I Googled what the heck Parallettes were. So with equalizers, just basically made taller Parallettes. Obviously with equalizers, you can get underneath them and do your rows. You can hold yourself up taller for things like incline chest press and running man and those types of things. So the equalizers in terms of versatility are super, super high, but the Parallettes as well, and often overlooked. So let me just show you some of the real basics. Now, if you have these in your classes or if you have them at home, doing push-ups on the floor is very hard on the wrist. So one of the things I love about having the Parallettes is that I can put my wrists in a nice neutral position and I can get my hands right underneath my shoulders, get up into a high plank, actively push my upper back into the ceiling, rotate the crest of my biceps, of my elbow forward, and I get into what's called a hollow back hold. So in calisthenics, they don't just rep out push-ups like they do in fitness classes where we bounce at the bottom of the movement. So we use that elastic energy in our ligaments and tendons, and then we hold at the top on the bone structure. So bounce, hold, bounce, hold. What I want to do with the Parallettes, and especially since we're in such a nice position with our wrists, I'm off the ground, I can get into a nice deep stretch, providing you don't have any biomechanical limitations. I'm getting down into that deep stretch, just really feeling everything. One of the things I like to do here is kind of do a check, okay? So at the bottom of the movement, the check is simply this. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades together. Most people don't think about that. They just stretch, but they're not squeezing the shoulder blades together. Look how much farther I went. Stretch, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So I've now increased the stretch. 2, and you'll see with my lower back, okay, down. 2, I'm gonna squeeze my quads and glutes and place the weight from here to here. So now I've changed my push-ups dramatically just by squeezing my quads and my glutes and putting the weight forward on the chest. Okay, so down. This turned into more of a tutorial on push-ups. Down, squeeze my shoulder blades together, tighten my quads, tighten my abs, push up, squeeze at the top, turn the biceps inwards, down, elbows are at 45 against the rib cage, squeeze my shoulder blades together, come up, squeeze at the top, hollow back, abs tight, glutes tight, and down. You can see that if I just bounce out some crappy push-ups, I'm not gonna get that same feel. I had a lot going on there, both focus-wise, intensity-wise, based on all the muscles I need to be contracting. And I'm actually getting out of 3 reps, probably far stronger than if I did 10 or 20 crappy push-ups. Okay, so push-ups, obvious with the Parallettes. Another one I really like is shoot-throughs. You can start this with a push-up, so a push-up on this end, but I'm just gonna shoot through and show you without my shoes on and my long legs. Hopefully I can do it coming through. Okay, and then I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm gonna pick my hips up, squeeze my glutes, roll my shoulders back, and get that nice stretch in the front of the delts. Come forward to the start. So I'm gonna shoot through, which is holding my body weight up, getting my knees up as high as I can, coming through landing, and working on that posterior chain. So here we go, through, hips up, squeeze the glutes, back down, through, rest. Now, if you want to add that push-up, obviously you're going to make it more intense, or just hold a high plank on that end. Okay, so high plank, through, squeeze up, back, and down. Now, you can go with calisthenics. What I find, because some of the exercises, when you do them right, are so intense that a rest in between is not necessarily a step back. It just gives me enough energy to really perform the reps when I'm doing them with much more intensity, with perfect form, and the rest actually becomes a bit of a progression and not a regression. So nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, all right, let's go into push-ups here. What I really like with the parallettes for push-ups with a single parallette is the different grips I can use. So here, overhand grip, and I'm really coming forward, trying to bring my belly into the foam pad. But my favorite grip is a reverse grip, down, same thing, belly into the foam pad, and up. Now, I have to be honest again, I actually don't understand the biomechanics of why this is so darn hard on my biceps. So if you do know why, please let me know in the comments, something I need to look up. But the first time I did these, honestly, it was very, very difficult. My body was just not used to doing push-ups in this position, but now I absolutely love them. And I found that it does two things. One is gets me ready for equalizer rows, so my inverted rows. It also gets my biceps stronger, and my push-ups, regular push-ups, have become much easier after being able to really rock those ones, okay? And then the third one I'm gonna show you, really simple, in classes, boot camps, everything else. I like to use equalizers. Oh wait, I lied. One more push-up that I love. This one, down on the ground here, really working unilaterally and moving, okay? Just a simple act of moving keeps you engaged. Your clients are focused on the movement, so not necessarily on how tired their chest and shoulders are getting, and it's a lot of core. The first time I ever did a jiu-jitsu class, and I haven't done lots, we did push-ups with a partner where you try to push your partner over at the top. That just opened my eyes to the fact that my push-ups were strong, but my stability wasn't. So simple move like this, down, come up, hold that top position, switch, down, press up. I also get a good deficit on the side that's up on, deficit push up on unilaterally on the side that's up on the parallette. Okay, and then we take the parallettes, we can do some simple toe taps, lateral toe taps, running, quick burpee where we don't get to the floor, running, toe taps. So we can work in some great cardio moves. Obviously they're great for lateral shuffle and low level plyometrics. So those are some ideas for the parallettes. Hope you like them. Let's hear you in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one. Boom.